long overdue for another AK video, and what better AK to show you guys than the East German MPiK AK-47. Now, the story of East Germany begins with World War II when the Soviet Union invaded the city of Berlin in early May of 1945. Now, as you guys can assume, World War II Germany was absolutely blown to bits, and the manufacturing capabilities of Germany was pretty crippled. So in a lot of the early photos you see of East Germany, a lot of the soldiers of the newly formed German Democratic Republic were all using PPSH-41s or other Russian World War II surplus. It would take a while before the East Germans, or Germany as a whole, would be able to ramp up and go back to their normal production capabilities. Once they got the licensing to create the AK-47, the Germans created the East Germans created the MPiKM, which is what you see right here. Now, the Germans, they used this recognizable pebble stock Bakelite furniture. However, the early designs did not have a lower Bakelite. They would actually have a wood, and then would later on change to the Bakelite. This particular one, like it says on the trunnion, was made in 1977. So a little later into the East German regime, but still has very, very good manufacturing standards for being a communist country. These were mainly issued to the German army as well as the border guards. Many of the people guarding the fully formed Berlin Wall would be issued this exact rifle. And unfortunately, it was used quite a bit on people trying to escape East Germany.
Sir, get down off that wall!
This rifle will be used a lot by the East German border guards who were defending the East Berlin Wall. Once East Germany fell, along with the Berlin Wall and the Soviet Union as a whole, these East German rifles would actually still be used in part with the newly reunified German government. The Balkan conflict in the 90s saw a lot of aid from Germany. Some of the early kits that came into the country had scrubbed trunnions and scrubbed markings so that reunified Germany had plausible deniability in arming some of the Balkan countries during the conflict. Many countries actually bought the East German AK over the Russian AK because, again, of how well made it was. When the AK-74 design came around and East Germany wanted to start making those, the Russian government actually said that they couldn't export them because of how much money East Germany was making from exporting these rifles. So again, in the modern day, you see these a lot in Syria, a lot in Iraq, and a lot of Middle Eastern countries and African countries got their hands on these, as well as being used in a lot of conflicts in Africa, such as Angola, where East German advisors were actually sent, and weapons. So you do see this in a lot of Cold War conflicts. Overall, this is in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinion, the best made AK-47 there ever was. And in this case, we got a very cool and very awesome AK-47 out of the short-lived East Germany. This has been the infamous East German MPiKM or East German AK-47. Thank you guys so much for staying till the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.